Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Pudgy Boy, and today we're going to be talking a little bit of mess about this monstrosity here. And if you go on to like the video, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below what your thoughts are. Anyways, let's get into this. So, we all know this iconic staple in Minecraft. This is the Desert Temple or the Pyramid as well. Um, there isn't really much to talk about here that hasn't already been said. Yes, it has had a couple of updates throughout the years, which is cool and all, yet nothing really has been changed about this build itself. Look, I love Minecraft, I love the game. The only issue that I have is that everything feels so dead. And one of my big issues with a lot of the builds is this right here. There's so much unused empty space. I mean, there's even a little second floor here that could have been used for something. All that I'm asking is that if you're gonna update something, update it. If not, just leave it alone, Mojang. I mean, we've all been here. We've all done this. We've all broken a block, fallen down here, and we all avoid this. This may have gotten you your first time, unless you were playing with someone and they warn you of it. It probably didn't get most of us. Let's get down to why we're here, anyways. So we come here for the loot. What do we got? That's a decent book if you're just starting out, but if you're anywhere past like 50 minutes to an hour in, you're probably not really going to use this. I'm exaggerating, obviously. We've got some gunpowder, some rotten flesh, some horse armor, some bones. I mean, the loot here is pretty subpar. However, if it is early in game and even mid game, it's still decent loot to get. These are not always worth the risk. I mean, well, there really isn't much risk stopping to explore Desert Temple. It the issue with the Desert Temple is how something that should feel ancient, full of mystery, full of unique things is just so empty and just shallow. It's just a shell of what it could be. That's the way I view this. The loot in it is subpar, like I said. Although if you're early game, mid game, it is really worth it to get them early in game. But after that, I mean, even in worlds that I have currently, I find myself much less avoiding these things unless I'm trying to absolutely find something like gunpowder while I'm on the way home, or even some iron if I'm lucky. Desert temples, along with a lot of other builds, I know I sound like a broken record, are just dead. They're just empty. They just need a breath of life. And that's where we come in. We've actually gone through and recreated and breathed a nice breath of air into the desert temples. Here's the exterior, just to give you guys a quick glimpse on the outside. This took a little longer than the other builds because I wanted to do the whole go big or go home type of thing. That one over there was exploded. Anyways, I wanted to do the whole go big or go home type of feel with this. So we made this pretty massive along with a I wanted to keep it simple. The big thing with all these builds is simplicity. I want it to feel like it's something that Mojang could throw in there, and I feel like we've captured that decently well. We've kept the same colors, a lot of the same blocks. Now let's walk in. These skeletons are here on purpose. I purposefully put these in here, and you kind of see the vibe I'm going for. Temples in a lot of different parts of history were used to bury those of great power. And you know, I kind of want to give this temple that vibe. So here we've got some benches. We've got a couple of lecterns up here. It kind of gives a vibe of almost a memorial. Here we have some treasures from the buried one's travels, and trust me, we're gonna get to the buried one in just a moment. I wanted to give this whole interior a a feeling of remembrance, almost like remembering a fallen hero. So here we got a nice little pond area. Maybe here are some different findings from the hero's travels. Again, we're gonna get to the fallen hero in just a moment. See, we have here a wither skull. We've got a block of iron, a goat horn, and an echo shard. You know, just small little things here and there to again give some life into a world that feels dead. So, a lot of you may be asking, well, where's the fallen hero? Well, that's where this comes in. So you see, we got a nice little fountain here, almost like a little another little pond here. We've got some axolotl, but just like the regular desert temple, you go, oh man, you go ahead and you break a block, and you come on down here. Well, what is down here? This is where the fallen hero is buried. And we're going to get to all the loot in just a moment. But this, again, another issue I have with Minecraft is there's a lack of lore in the game itself. You see, we've got some simple thorn boots, some protection leggings, some basic gear. You've got the skeleton skull you're welcome to take, and you've got a sword with sharpness too. Again, some great early in-game items, even mid-game, hell, even late game if you just want to finish a collection off. Let's get to the loot. Okay, let's get to the loot. So, in the chest, you've got yourself some gold, a piece of chainmail armor, some iron armor. There isn't much to change with the loot in the desert temple, I feel, but I do feel like useless items should be taken out and replaced with other things that are useful. As you can see here, there's no feathers, there's no string, there's no bones. Those are all items that you can get almost anywhere in Minecraft itself. Instead, we've gone ahead and we've thrown some honey bottles in there. We've thrown a diamond in there. I feel like diamonds, you should be at least guaranteed one diamond per chest. In one diamond per temple. That's the way I feel. You can see on the wall we've got some golden apples over here, and we've got some barrels here. Again, some more bottles of honey, maybe some water bottles. And a lot of people may be saying, well, why the honey bottles? Why the honey bottles? Well, honey is just something that lasts forever. So I feel like it gives it that feel that this is going to be here forever. And we've got some more food in here. We've got some golden carrots and some cake. This is just simple early to mid game stuff you can get. And as you can see, both up here, about both up there and down here, we've put some books. Who doesn't want free books? I feel like books aren't given out enough in Minecraft, so I feel like this is just a little extra treat. So Minecraft likes to try to trick us with that little pressure plate gimmick in the middle of the floor. The gimmick that gets you one time and maybe a second time if you're half asleep. So why not actually set a trap? So over here we've got some bookshelves. Let's say you're breaking them, right? And you break this one. Well, what did that trigger? Boom. Lava trap. I think this would also be cool. We could hide this in different spots each time you come and play the game. It could be hidden behind a different bookshelf, meaning you got to be a little more, I guess, strategic on which bookshelves you place or how you break them. Again, it's something that would only get you once, but I do feel like it's a better trap than just a simple pressure plate trap. And I mean, just as a little treat, I'll show you guys a little bit of the redstone back here. I am not a redstone magician. Keep that in mind. I am very, very new when it comes to redstone anything. But all right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Anyways, so just going to give you guys one last little look down here. As you can see, the bookshelves have already burnt up. Um, Again, a lot of these builds that we're going to go through and do are merely meant to give a cleaner, fresher look to everything that's already been in the game. Like I said, I love Minecraft. I love playing the game. But a big issue that I have with it is how empty it is. And I feel like something like this, something that looks this good, feels this alive, again, would just fill the world with something. Mojang really needs to pick up the slack on making the world feel alive. Instead of just adding in mobs like once every blue moon, how about work with what you currently got and just make it feel there. I really wish that Mojang would release a giant update just called the structure update, where every structure in the game gets updated. I get that would probably make a lot of older players mad, and it might upset me too, cuz you never know what they'll do. But I think the game just really needs a new breath of fresh air. I think that would really fix it up a little bit. Anyways, if you enjoyed our build, be sure to leave us a like and a comment, and make sure you subscribe if you made it all the way to the end. And thank you all for watching. Pudgy Boy out. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I just want to show you guys. Anybody watching saw that this was here. Why didn't we use this? Well, as we were building that, a mob decided to come down here, and they exploded the TNT. Luckily, I found another temple like 500 blocks away that I could use. Just letting you guys know, I am not stupid. I'm not that slow. I did see this here, and during the 4 hour, 5 hour time span we took building this, a mob decided to blow this up. That's why that wasn't used. Thank you for watching. Bye.